The Matrix is one giant distraction program. As it said in the movie, the Matrix movie, Morpheus says to Neo, the Matrix is all around us. And it is all around us. Another example of this is the movie They Live. When the guy puts on the sunglasses and he's looking at those signs where it says marry and reproduce and buy and consume, he starts to see the real true meaning behind the message, and that things are not as what they appear to be, or things are not as what they seem. Both of these examples are the truth. So what is this matrix? It is all around us. As I said, the matrix is a giant distraction program, in my opinion. The television is part of the matrix. The smartphones are part of the matrix. News, entertainment, the concept of movie stars and celebrities, clothing, the desire to be fashionable, the desire to own one form of clothes because of the name and the status versus another set of clothes which do not possess the name or the status. To be a fan of one TV show or another, and in many cases the same thing with how people behave in their brainwashing, in their dedication to their TV shows or their sports. Red team versus blue team. The Cubs versus the Saints as an example. I can't think, I don't pay attention to sports. Same thing with football, same thing with the Super Bowl, fucking baseball. All these things are part of the matrix. It is a distraction. It is entertainment. Distraction. The matrix is, I like to say the matrix is what the rattle is to the baby. It's there to distract the baby from roaming around, from making too much noise, from crying. It is there to distract the baby. The same thing is used to distract the American public, the population, the society. It is there to distract us. That is what the matrix is. It is a giant distraction. When people turn on the television every single day, what do they see? They see advertisements that are designed to brainwash people to buy one product versus another, to say that you need to have this because if you don't have this, you're not going to be whatever they suppose you are. You're not socially acceptable. If you don't have this kind of smelling deodorant versus the other, you're not going to smell as good compared to the other. If you don't appease by artificially created social constructs and fabrications that you have to wear a certain kind of clothing style because it makes you fit into the crowd and you become accepted in the artificially created acceptable norm that has been, like I said, artificially created by the fashion companies and by mainstream news media, all of them working together, to say that you have to have and buy that certain kind of clothing or else you're not cool and nobody will talk to you. And then all the other brainwashed morons who actually believe it buy into it, and so they end up following the bandwagon effect. They feel like they need to have it because they're not going to be cool if they don't have it. If you're not watching the latest and greatest television show, you're not cool. You're not in the club. If you're not watching Game of Thrones, if you're not watching whatever fucking TV show they have out now, whatever popular TV show, If you're not watching it, then you're weird and you're not cool. I can't tell you how many times I've had that happen to me. It's so funny. Whether I'm talking to somebody or speaking to some friends or acquaintances, they ask me, have you seen that new episode of whatever show? I say, no. And they go, how in the world have you not seen that show? It's like awesome. How could you not see it? You have to see it. Like, because I have better things to do and I'm not part of the Matrix and brainwashed fucking idiot like you are. That's what I think in my head. I don't say that though. And then if you don't buy into the artificially created social network, the fabricated social construct that they've created, then you're ostracized. You're an outsider. You're not part of the Matrix. You ever actually have people, you know how stupid people are, actually have people that actually get mad at you because you're not paying attention to whatever fucking TV show, or you didn't watch the sports, or you didn't pay attention to the latest football game. You know how actually people get mad at you for that? It's fucking hilarious. To those people, I say, I have no time for children and I have no time for games. And I don't have time for fakery, because that's all it is. It's all fake, artificially created, fabricated bullshit. Because it's part of the Matrix, and the Matrix is not real. What the Matrix creates is not real. And so you have all these people buying into buy the products, watch the TV shows, consume, buy. My worth is not dependent on me waking up every fucking morning to watch fucking TV. To sit there and have it suck the soul out of me. To get me to put my attention, my valuable little bit of attention I have in this world to do a certain thing, whatever that thing may be, whatever interests me that I feel is the real truth. To sit there and watch advertisement after advertisement after advertisement after advertisement, being brainwashed and succumb to complete mind-wiping, brainwashing, zombifying television. What happens when a child gets bored of a certain toy? You throw it out and you get them a new one. Because then he gets bored of it. That's what they do with TV shows. Once you let the TV show run for an extended amount of time, you put another one up there with a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more explosions, whatever the case may be, just to keep people occupied, just to keep people continuously distracted. This is why I don't watch TV. I don't keep up with the news, at least mainstream news. Because it's all fake. I don't buy into the social media network of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all this other bullcrap. To post pictures of myself to get fake likes, which are nothing more than picture messages scaled down to size, to feel like I'm a little special snowflake dancing in the fucking wind. I do not exist to post pictures of myself for attention or to get some kind of social brownie points like Facebook likes and comments just to feel special inside. That is not why I exist. I do not exist for Facebook. I don't exist for Twitter, and I don't exist for Instagram, and I don't exist for YouTube, other than for research of the topics that I find important and interesting, which are a very small amount. You want to know why smart people drink so much? Because they realize that this world is boring. That's why smart people do drugs more often than people that aren't intelligent, and that's why smart people drink. People that have a high IQs drink and they use drugs. You want to know why that is? Because they're not spending their time in front of a TV screen or wasting their time watching a fucking football game. They spend their time researching, gathering knowledge. They drink because the world is boring around them. It is fake. Everything is fake around us. You see, when you've broken free of that matrix, and I'm going to talk about this in a few minutes, but when you break free of that matrix, you start to realize how fake everything is. This is another reason why I don't associate myself with the rest of the general public. Because they're morons. They do things for the matrix. They wear the latest and fanciest clothes and shoes, and they buy the fanciest car. There's nothing wrong with having nice things, but they live for those things. Those things are what make them who they are. They have no other existence other than those things.